Hello everyone, and welcome to episode number 2 of Sentinel Saturdays. Today, we are doing the one-shot number 41, A Simple Plan. This one-shot features the villain Citizen Dawn, who is basically Magneto, I'll explain more as we go, versus Fanatic, Absolute Zero, Raw, and Tempest. Since these are all new heroes for me making a video on them, I will explain as I go. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. One Shot 41, A Simple Plan. So Citizen Dawn is Magneto in the sense that she has a large following of powered individuals behind her, except instead of magnets, her powers revolve around the power of the sun. So, let's see what we have. She plays these different citizen cards, and that's... oh, that's a bad start. Okay. Basically, the citizens match up. Like, see, here's Truth and Dare. Now, let's see, what exactly just happened? No, that's her deck. Okay. So, Truth comes out, makes them all immune to damage. And then when Dare comes out, this one punches the highest, and then goes away. Okay. Alright, easy enough. And then let's see, I know Citizen Hammer hits everyone. Yes, he hits everyone for 3. Citizen Anvil gives them damage reduction because he has that shield. And then Citizen Dare increases damage dealt to hero targets. Okay. Got it. That's not too bad. And then Dawn is the leader of all of them. She will punch us how often? End of the turn, 2 damage to everyone. Alright. Once we destroy enough of her citizens, she'll flip like this and become invincible. But as soon as we get 3 citizens back into play, including her, because she has the citizen keyword, she flips back over. So, we're doubtlessly going to get to that. But right now, she's just going to punch us. So I'm going to let her punch Absolute Zero, because Absolute Zero heals a lot. And then Hammer punches everyone. Ow. But I can deal with this. Okay. First up today, we have Fanatic. Fanatic is basically a sort of avenging angel. Her powers aren't exactly clear. She obviously has the wings, and she can fly, and she uses the Holy Sword. But, let's see, what do we have in our starting hand here? Nothing too crazy. This is a nuke that does damage based on health missing. This destroys ongoings and environments, of which we have none. This stops units from doing damage, but I have to deal enough damage to make sure that it works, and I don't have that much damage on board yet. I'll explain it more later. So I'm going to start with Holy Nova. Hits everyone for 1. Unfortunately, it gets reduced because the Citizen Anvil has damage reduction. But regardless, hits everyone for 1. And then it heals everyone for 1 as well. All the heroes. So we're going to do that. And then her base power is 1 and 1. So that'll be useless. So we'll just plink off of them. So we're just going to skip and end her turn. And Prayer of Desperation. Card draw. Good. Alright. Absolute Zero is, I don't remember exactly the extent of his origin story. You can look these all up online on the website. But he has to wear this suit to keep his body at extremely low temperatures. He's basically Mr. Freeze. And most of his cards involve getting hit by fire and then redirecting it into ice. The ice he can then redirect onto himself to heal himself, or he can shoot it back onto other people. It's confusing. He bounces a lot of damage off of himself, but he also heals a lot. So we will get right to that. We're going to start with the, isothermic transducer. That means if I get hit by fire, I can give that much damage cold to someone else. And since Citizen Hammer here is hitting everyone for fire, that's perfect. So, his base power is deal himself damage. I'm going to deal myself 1 fire damage, which is buffed by Citizen Dare, so that goes to 2. And now I have 2 cold damage that I can put somewhere else. You have to expand to see show all targets if you want to heal yourself with it, but I don't have the card that lets me heal yet, so I don't want to punch myself. I'm going to put this damage on Citizen Anvil, because Citizen Anvil is giving all the others damage reduction, and I want him gone. Alright, next up is Raw. Raw is the god of the sun. It's pretty self-explanatory. This is variant Raw, Horus of 2 Horizons. Storyline, Raw gets defeated by his nemesis, goes into hiding, comes back later in this form. Raw, his character is Punch Lord of More Punch. He just hits a lot. And, but this one's card draw more than punch. But that's okay, I can deal with that. Let's see. So on one hand, I have this card. This makes Raw immune to fire damage, and he can use a power to make everyone immune to fire damage. So Citizen Hammer wouldn't do anything. How much damage is he doing? Oops. How much damage? Come on. 3. Okay. Right now, I think I can tank that damage again, just so Absolute Zero can let it reflect. I'm going to play Staff of Ra. That'll heal me for 3. Because, you know, that's just what it does. And now this also, it heals him for 3 when it goes into play, and then it increases all the damage that Ra deals. He can also throw the staff at someone as to deal some damage, but it destroys the staff. He has 4 of them in his deck. Regardless, I don't really feel like throwing my stick at people yet, so we are going to just use his base power and draw. So you draw 3, discard 2. I'm going to discard Flash of the Sun God, because I already have one. And probably Flame Spike as well. Flame Spike deals damage, and then lets you use 2 powers. Although I only have 1 power I want to use right now, because I don't want to throw the staff, as I mentioned before. So we're going to toss those back. Oh nice, I got his nuke. Alright, Tempest is kind of like, I guess, Martian Manhunter, I guess you could say. He is, he's an alien. He is... I don't remember... No, I didn't fight his nemesis before. I don't remember what I was recording and what I was just normally playing. I play this game a lot. But he's an alien, and he has control over weather. So he does a lot of spread damage. His base power is 1 damage to everyone. This is 2 damage to everyone. That's a anti-nuke card. It decreases damage. This changes his damage types, which isn't very useful here. And then this Lightning Slash is basically basically the same card as Fire Blast. Those cards are just very strong one-shots, 5 damage to a target. And I could actually kill Dare like that. Yeah, I'm gonna kill Dare. I'm gonna use Lightning Slash onto Citizen Dare, and he's gone. Cool. And then his base power, the 1 damage, won't do anything because they have DR1, yay! Whatever. The environment we're fighting them in today is Megalopolis. Forgot to mention that. It's, all damage is melee, increase all damage by 1. Okay. Megalopolis, is that what it's called? I think, I'm gonna say oh, that's annoying. I'll explain that in a second. Megalopolis is basically, Metropolis, Superman stuff, whatever. Okay. So what Dawn just played here, Return from the Dawn, she can resurrect her minion. So it's at the end of the turn, she shuffles her trash, and then she pulls out one of the guys that I killed. And then puts it back. So that'll be a little annoying. Mostly because these two play off of each other. I really hope she pulls out Dare and not Truth. That's best case. Alright. Yeah. Unfortunately, because all damage was changed to melee, it didn't quite work out like I planned. Okay, good. Dare's back. So another annoying thing Hammer and Anvil can do is these two are partners. You know, obviously Hammer and Anvil plays off each other. And Anvil can pull Hammer back out of the trash if I kill him. They actually have their own standalone deck in Sentinels of the Multiverse Vengeance, which is it's a different game mode. And they'll actually be coming out with that game mode when? I mean, the game mode's already out for the normal card game, but I don't know when it's coming out for here. Regardless, I'm going to play, what is that? Consecrated Ground. Get rid of Return with the Dawn, because that card's spooky. And then hit everything, or not everything, but I'm going to hit Dare. I'm going to hit Anvil. And I'm actually going to hit Dawn, because Hammer's going to be easy to kill. And if I kill him now, Anvil's going to just pull him right back, so it's not even worth it. And then, so this will be 2 and 2, so just equates to 2 damage in the end. We're going to hit Anvil for 1 and 2. Nice, he's almost dead. So the reason I'm keeping Dare around is because of Absolute Zero, because Absolute Zero is weird. Citizen Dare says damage dealt to hero targets are increased by 1. But Absolute Zero deals himself damage, but he's also considered a hero target. So Dare indirectly buffs Zero's damage. It's bizarre. Regardless, I'm going to play Focused Apertures, so I do 1 more cold damage when I do deal cold damage. So, same deal as last time. Punch myself for a fire. and it turned to melee. Okay, that was on me. My bad. It's unfortunate, but I can deal with it. It's actually really annoying. This card's gonna go away next at the environment. Start of the environment turn. The little exclamation points can tell you when things happen. So if it's green and facing that way, that's start. If it's red and facing that way, it's end. Easy peasy. Okay. So, while I have my damage boost, so that'll be 2 fire damage, 3 buffed by the staff, 4 buffed by this, reduced by 1. I can kill Anvil. But can I kill... I can't kill the other one. Because Hailstorm's all I have after that. Actually, no, I can kill them both. Because this damage is when this card enters play. Cool. Nice. So that's perfect. Anvil's out of the question. He's gone. That's good. DR is really annoying. And I'm going to deal 1 target, 1 fire damage. Buffed by 1, 2, and then 1. 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage. Sorry, that was confusing. Pop it on Citizen Hammer, and he is gone. Nice. Now, I think Dawn's going to flip now once it gets to her turn. Yes, the punch that Raw didn't let me draw a card. Alright, Dawn, let's see. End of the turn. I'm looking to see what her flip condition is. 5 or more citizens in the trash. Okay. We have 3. Cool, cool, cool. I can deal with this. So, I'm going to throw out Grievous Hailstorm. Actually, I did have 3 damage because of this. I keep forgetting about that card. Regardless, Grievous Hailstorm. Everyone takes 2. Buff to 3. 3 and 3. Nice. Cleared out the citizens. And got Chain Lightning. That'll be good here. Alright. That was a pretty good start. Back to the environment turn. Alright, Traffic Pileup. I can't draw cards, but this is a environment target that has health, so I can destroy it to get rid of it. Alright, Blinding Blast. So we're all going to take 2 damage. That's okay. 2 damage is not that much. I can deal with it. And then we all have to discard 2 cards. So I'm just going to hit Choose from me. And let's see, I'll toss Smite the Transgressor. That's damage and additional power for Fanatic. Raw has a similar card that I already tossed, I mentioned earlier. But I only have 1 power on her right now. So I'm going to toss that. I'm going to toss Zealous Offense because I haven't been doing 3 damage this turn. And that's otherwise this card goes away. So I have to toss that out after I pull her sword. So that's going to go away. Absolute Zero. I can live without this Isothermic Transducer because I have another one that's already in play. And I can get rid of Horrifire. Yeah? 1 target, 2nd target, yes. Okay, I can get rid of that. Raw. Scorched Earth's not so great here. It does damage based on environment targets, and this environment doesn't stack up targets. So I'm going to toss that out. And I want to keep Drawn to the Flame, mostly because of the pretty aesthetics. He's fighting Dawn in this picture. But also, Dawn has a couple ongoings, and this is actually really good against her. However, Dawn hasn't pulled any ongoings except for 1 yet. And I'm just going to put Drawn to the Flame in the trash. Now Tempest, I'm going to toss Shielding Winds. And Subwave Inducer, I think. This lets me change my damage types and take reduced damage from that type, which isn't super important. And she's going to punch, and now she's done. Alright, now we are back to Fanatic. So, what I'm going to do here is, I don't want to use my nuke yet. Also, I have to discard 3 cards to use this, so I can't even. Well, I can, but it'll just go to waste. I'm going to play Prayer of Desperation. That'll draw my hand up to 6. I messed up because we can't draw cards. Ugh. That's really bad. That's really bad. Okay, we can deal with this. I'm going to punch Traffic Pileup for 3. And then I'm going to hit the fire onto myself. And then I'm going to hit the Pileup for 3. And then I'm going to hit myself. I'm going to hit myself. And 0 is looking pretty bad right now. I need that healing card out pretty soon. And I'm going to skip my power because I don't want to get any less health than I already have. I completely forgot about that. That's okay. Alright, I'm going to Fire Blast on. Q. And then I'm going to use the Living Conflagration to kill the traffic pile-up. Okay. Cool, I can draw cards again. Oh, I'm really upset about those, that turn. Nah, whatever. It happens. I'm going to play Shielding Winds, just in case she does anything scary. And then hit her for 2, and then that's it. Getting a lot of Chain Lightning, it's making me nervous. Tempest has a heal card that's very good. Alright, so the monorail is going to hit the 2 highest HP. So in this case, it's going to be Ra and Dawn. But it's at the start of the turn, so I don't have to worry about it now. Okay. Is it the start? Good, it's at the start. So what this card does, Dawn sort of unleashes her powers, and end of the turn, she punches herself. But at the start of the turn, she plays another card. So she gets herself out really fast that way. And I don't like that. I don't want that. Unfortunately with Fanatic, I messed up last time, and I really, really need that card draw. So I'm just going to skip my turn playing, skip my turn using a power, and draw 2 cards. Because that's something you can do. So skip, skip, draw, draw. Oh good, I got another Prayer of Desperation. That kind of makes up for me botching the last one. 0, I'm going to do the same thing. Skip, skip, draw, draw. Oh, good. That's perfect. That's his healing card. Nice. Okay. Oh, and that's really good, too. That's a damage over time card. It's basically this, except less scary, because it doesn't work for her. Alright, everything's turning around now. We're going to Fire Blast, Dawn, Pew Pew. We're going to Living Conflagration, the monorail, just to sort of start working on that. I'm not too worried about it. How much damage does it do? It's a decent amount, but it's not a ton. What does it do? 5. Whatever. It's going to hit Fanatic. No, or Tempest, either one. But it's going to get reduced by Shielding Winds, so I'm not even worried. Okay. Chain Lightning gets a 4, then a 3, then a 2. You can't hit the same target twice with this, so, because it says, you know, a second and a third. So I'm going to hit 4 onto Dawn, 3 onto the monorail, just to work on it. And then I'm going to stop dealing damage, because I don't want to hit any of my friends. Then we're going to deal everyone the 2 damage from Grievous Hailstorm. 2-2, and we're good to go. Oh, nice, we got his damage reduction card. Everything's actually going pretty well right now. Alright, I'm going to give Tempest the... actually, no, I'm going to give it to Fanatic. Just because I want her to be sort of low on health, so her nuke does more damage. That's what we're going to do. So that punches her, and that punches her. The 3 turns into 2 because of Shielding Winds. This is good. Police Backup will shoot the villain target at the end of every turn with the highest HP. Ironically enough, they're actually fighting Citizen Dawn in the art. Okay, Citizen Summer. 2 heroes with the most cards in play, 3 damage. And another return with the Dawn. It's a little annoying. I'm gonna put... I can kill Summer right now. I'm not going to, though. I'm gonna... Ra's gonna have the most cards in play. And absolutely 0. So what's gonna happen is he's gonna hit, and he's gonna fire back at Dawn. He's gonna hit Ra, whatever. And Citizen Truth is out. Good. Nah, I didn't want that. Okay. That's annoying, but not unbearable. Yeah, so basically he pulls all the damage to himself. Now we're gonna Prayer of Desperation for realsies this time. Drop 6 cards. Oh, good. Good. Final Dive. That's a good card. Basically, she takes someone and throws them at someone else. Absolute Zero's turn. We're getting that out as soon as I can. Cold damage. Punch myself for 2. Heal up for 2. And so it begins. I got some ongoing destruction with Absolute Zero for next turn. That'll be perfect. I'm going to pull out Flesh of the Sun God, and I'm going to activate it right now. That way Citizen Summer won't be able to hit us because, you know, it makes us all immune to fire damage when I activate the power. Passively, it just makes Ra immune, but you can activate it and make everyone immune. Tempest is going to play his damage reduction, and then he's going to just punch everything for 2. I mean, they're immune to it except for Truth, but that's okay. Because I can just focus all of my efforts on Truth next turn. We're doing stuff. We're doing stuff. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to redirect this first. So, this is important because if I do it this card then this card, it changes 5 to 4 because it reduces it by 1. And then this card doesn't take effect because it's 5 or more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this first. So we're going to do the 5 damage is reduced by 2. So that gives 3. And then this reduces by 1. You'll see in a second. So I'm going to do this first. So see it's 2 damage total because Shielding Winds took it down 2. Otherworldly Resistance took it down another 2. This card's not good. We'll get to it in a second. This card. So this makes us destroy our ongoings. This is only really scary if it gets played out of turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let someone discard, and it's no longer scary because it's no longer even an issue. Who am I going to let discard, though? Let's see. I'm probably Fanatic. Because, once again, I have this card. So, select up to 2 character targets. They can't deal damage. So, basically, I can say, you and you, no damage. But I have to deal 3 damage every turn to make that work. And I don't have that I was going to say that word really weird. I don't have that capacity yet. So, I'm going to toss that. Easy peasy. Impending casualty. Gone. Okay. Citizen Spring. She heals them all, but it's just 1. Citizen Tears makes us all discard. Okay, things are getting a little spooky. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to say Raw and Zero because we're all immune to fire. Oh, no. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. She just pulled out a ton of citizens. I need to keep that. I'm going to toss this, because this is the card that's going to do the least. 1 damage. Woo. And I'm going to discard this, because I don't need that. That lets me pull a destroyed piece of equipment out of the trash. I'm going to discard this, because that lets me mess with the environment and draw from it, which I don't need. And I'm going to discard Localized Hurricane, I think. Yes. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to discard Localized Hurricane. And Anvil pulls out Hammer. Hammer wants to punch us all, but we're immune to fire. So the turn went poorly, because there's a lot of citizens in play now, but it could have gone worse. Okay, so we're going to use Final Dive. Final Dive destroys a card with 4 fewer health, and then deals that amount of health it had as damage. Basically, she throws someone at someone else. So I'm going to use Citizen Summer, who has the most health here, 4. Destroy her. Toss her at Truth. Oh my gosh, so much damage reduction. Because Truth gives DR1 and so does Anvil. Ah, that hurts. Yeah, her base power is not going to do anything. Oh, perfect. End of days. Okay, so now what we're going to do with Absolute Zero, we're going to use Fueled Freeze. Fueled Freeze destroys up to 3 ongoing. So I'm going to get rid of Dawn's card that lets her play more cards, and Dawn's card that resurrects the citizens. Good. I can destroy a 3rd card if I would so wish. I don't want to, though. So, actually, if I want to... No, I don't want to. Don't want to. No, I hit everything for 2. And it's not going to mean anything. But I got rid of the ongoings. So, yeah, they're all immune because of Citizen Truth. And Citizen Truth takes 1 damage. So, you know, it's something. I'm going to punch myself with Cold to heal. Looking good. Okay. I want to see who's in the trash. Just 2 citizens. Okay, that's alright. That is very much alright. I'm actually... No, I'm not going to Flame Spike this turn because I want to get hit by Hammer's fire. I'm going to Blazing Tornado. Then I'm going to deal 1 target 3 fire damage. Buff to 4 because of my staff. Put it onto Truth. He has 2 DR, so it only does 2 damage, but it's something. Damage is damage. Alright. Now we can start doing stuff again. I'm going to play Chain Lightning with Tempest. I can deal 4 damage. As we just saw with Raw, 4 damage turns into 2 when you hit Truth. So there we go. There's a 2 damage. Truth is dead. Finally. Now, does Dawn have another one of those cards in her deck? No, she doesn't have another Return with the Dawn. Which, it's the green card that was letting her heal her guys. Or pull them back out. This card. No more of those. So, those are gone. So, if I kill them, they will probably stay dead. So, I'm going to hit Anvil, probably, because I want him gone. and Tears, because Tears is just annoying because she makes me discard cards. Now we are going to just hit everyone for 2, which just ends up being everyone for 1 because Citizen Anvil is giving us damage reduction. But you know, damage is damage. It's fine. Environment says heroes can't use powers. Okay, that's annoying, but I can deal with it. I can deal with it. Alright, Citizen Blood. Blood, Sweat, and Tears combo off each other. So, Citizen Tears says, when Citizen Blood's in play, I get punched for the amount of cards I discard, so 1. So, I'm going to discard 1 and get hit for 1. Citizen Blood says, when... This is Tears, yes. When Tears is in play, damage is increased. So, he does lowest HP, 2 damage. Okay. Dawn's going to punch Raw. They're all going to heal. And then we're going to choose who discards. Now, see, I could End of Days. End of Days just says, hey, you know, all those cards you used to have? No, and gets rid of all of them. But I don't want to do that. Because it also gets rid of, you know, all of that, all of this, and I've been setting this stuff up. I'll toss the sword, I guess. Because I really want to use this card. And I need 3 in my hand besides it. So, I'll toss the sword. Then I'll toss this card. And then I'll toss Scorched Earth. And then Tempest only had 1 card. Now they all take 1 damage because Blood and Tears are in play. Citizen Hammer is not in the trash because he's in play. He's going to punch Absolute Zero first. Isothermic Transducer is going to proc, and I'm going to return the damage right back in his face. Actually, yeah, that's the only damage coming for me. So I'm going to put it back in Hammer's face and kill him. Like that. And he's done. And then Blood's going to hit me for 2. Okay. Undaunted. Another Undaunted. Okay. We're going to toss Impale. Impale does 2 damage at the start of every turn to that target. So that's always fun. Going to stick that on Dawn. Unfortunately, I think Zero's going to die this turn because I can't deal damage to myself. We'll see what we can do about that. Alright, so I'm going to Flame Spike, use 2 powers. Flame Spike onto Anvil to hit him. Now I can use 2 powers. So I skip my power phase because... Oh my god, I did it again. I did it again. That's annoying. Okay. And I can't do anything, and I just basically am forced to skip, but I still get the draw, and I get useless cards. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Alright, everyone discards 1. To get rid of this thing so I can use powers. Discard Wrathful Gaze. Discard Grievous Hail. Monorail comes out again. This is a different one. Oh, good. Well, Zero doesn't even get to die to the cronies. He just dies to Dawn. Alright. It's looking sort of dire. Fanatic has to discard both of the cards she had, which is super annoying. I should have just End of Dazed. Yeah, I know they all heal. I get the point. We all get punched for the cards we discarded. Hammer comes back out. Blood punches Raw. Hammer's like, hey guys, you like fire? I like fire. I'm gonna hit you all with fire. And we are not doing well. I don't even know what to do. My base power is not going to do anything because Citizen Anvil has damage reduction. If by some stroke of luck I live another turn, I can resurrect. What's Raw can damage stuff. Tempest can damage stuff. Alright, so I'm going to... So when a hero gets knocked out, when their health gets to 0, their card flips. So you see, like, here's his normal card, he's at 0 health, there's his incapacitated card. And they still have stuff they can do on their turn. which is these 3 options. All the heroes have different 3 options on their backs. So, for example, looking at Ra, if he were to go down, he can draw, destroy an ongoing, move a card from the trash to the top of the deck. Stuff like that. So, in this case, Absolute Zero, I'm going to buff Ra's next damage by 2. And then we're going to use Blazing Tornado to take out Anvil, because he needs to go. Now Tempest's turn. Tempest is gonna... This is the only thing I can do. I hit everything for 2. So 2, 2, 2, 2, blah blah blah, you know. And let's see, Lightning Slash. Okay. If I make it through this turn, next turn's gonna be fine. But I don't think I'm going to make it through this turn. Same deal as before. Shielding wins, then resistance. Only take 2 damage total. Impending Casualty. Oh, I love discarding cards. It's my favorite thing. Oh my gosh, this is not good. I'll let Fanatic discard, because this card makes her punch herself and then deal damage, but punching myself is the bottom of the priority list right now. Oh, good. Good. She healed off. Alright. They're all going to heal because of Spring. Tears makes us all discard. There goes the Aegis. There goes the Staff. There goes the Lightning Slash. They're just keeping me at no cards. This is really bad. Alright. Ra's dead. Fanatic's at 1. I don't have anything I can do. I can punch. That's it. I should have End of Days. I should have used it. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. We're moving on. Gonna punch. Hammer for 2. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna say... What are your in-cap powers? I just looked at them. Draw a card. Okay. So what I'm thinking is I can buff Tempest's next damage by 2. And... no, that won't work. I was going to increase Tempest's damage by 2, and then use that to try to kill a citizen or 2. But I'm not sure if that's going to work, because then it will only be 4 damage from the Grievous Hailstorm, and then that won't kill anything. Because Ra can't punch when he's flipped. Draw a card, yeah. And the trash to the top of the deck, that's not what I want. I mean, I can control what she plays next turn. Is there anything good? Channel the Eclipse wouldn't be bad, but I could destroy it. I might do that. Alright, buffing his damage by 2 would be the same as making him use a power, so I'm just going to let him use a power. It's everything for 2. Punch them all. Okay. So there's 2 options. I can make sure Dawn doesn't do anything scary next turn. Or I could let Tempest draw a card and potentially kill... probably Blood. Yeah, let him kill Blood. So that's what I'm going to do. Damage. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Okay. Okay, we might still be in this. We're going to Lightning Slash. We're going to kill Blood. Gone. So now he doesn't deal damage, and Tears doesn't do damage when we have to discard. And then we use base power. Actually, I'm not going to use my base power. I'll explain why in a moment. I'm going to only hit everyone for 1. No. I'm going to skip using a power. Yeah, I'm going to skip. Because this train's going to hit the highest for 5 each. And if I hit any of the citizens right now, they will... Oh, the train hits itself sometimes. I legitimately did not know that. That's okay, though. So we're going to hit Dawn, going to hit itself. Hero card... Alright, I can't play cards now. This is what my Megalopolis does. It's like, oh, I see you wanted to play this game. No, we're not going to let you play the parts of this game. Alright, so Dawn's upset. She flips, and she flips right back. Because there was already 3... Hold on. there were 3 citizens in play, because she counts as 1, so she flips. There's 3, she flips back. Easy. Okay, okay, we're still in this. I need to hit tiers for 2. I need to hit tiers in general, because I need cards. Alright. Here I may use a power. Tempest. Punch him. All for 2. Boom, boom, boom. She's dead. Boom. Monorail's dead. Okay. What's this one do? This one is everyone heals. Okay. So. I'm going to do the thing I mentioned last time with Raw. I'm going to move a card from the villain trash to the top of the villain deck. So that way I can assure that Dawn won't do anything scary this turn. And then she's just going to punch Tempest, I think. But he can live. Oh, toss out Channel the Eclipse, so she's going to hit herself. Now I can't play a card. But I can use power, so we're going to 2 damage. Boom, boom. And we can have cards in our hand again, finally. I really need his heal. I mean, we can have cards in our hand next turn. Yeah. I need to get rid of this. And they only have 1 card each. Yay! Oh, come on! Okay, okay, whatever. It's fine. So they're going to both heal for 1. She's going to play that, which I knew she was going to. She's going to hit him for 1. Heal, heal. That's okay. Punch herself for 2. We still in this. Yeah, I know I don't have any cards in my hand. I don't know what to do. I'm going to... She'll live another turn. Probably. What's in here? We have damage, damage, destruction. 1. This is just... How much damage is this? Yeah. I'm looking to see what could potentially come out and kill Fanatic. Okay, he won't kill anyone. Because battery's already... No, battery's right here. If Assault and Battery come out, I'm dead. Screw it. I'm not gonna have a chance otherwise. Skip, skip, draw 2. Double Chastise. Okay, that's bad. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna keep using Absolute Zero to let Tempest deal damage. We're gonna hit them for 2. We're gonna do this, destroy that ongoing, destroy Channel the Eclipse, because I don't want her playing more cards. So that's gone. Tempest is gonna hit everyone for 2 and 2. He's gonna kill Spring. And it doesn't even matter what I draw, because Hostage Situation is gonna make me discard it. Oh wow, hard choice. 2 Chastise. Whatever. That's gone. Hostage Situation's gone. Crap. I'm dead. I'm dead. It's over. Damage is buffed. Okay, that's actually good. But, yeah, Tempest is dead now. She punches herself for a lot, though. I'm not playing Chastise. I'm not doing it. So what Chastise does, it won't work anyway. But I put it on a target, they can't deal damage or take damage, and then at the start of my next turn, I hit myself for 2. Otherwise, this card's destroyed. Basically, if it's something scary comes out and you can't deal with it at the moment, you use that. Alright, we're gonna punch Dawn. Yeah. Hey, I can destroy a target with 1 HP and just end it now. I'm not going to, but that'd be silly. What's Tempest's in cap thing? Ooh. Ooh, actually, we might have a chance. Here, this. We're immune to a damage type until the start of our next turn. Let's see. What does Dawn have left? Right, that's melee. That won't touch me. That's energy. That's cold. As long as Citizen Winter, this card here, as long as this card does not come out, I'm still sort of in this. So I'm going to let Fanatic use a power. I'm going to punch Dawn for 4. She's so low. I'm going to have to destroy Channel the Eclipse. I can't risk it. And then, okay, so Dawn does energy on her base. That does melee, it's not going to hit me. That does energy, won't hit me if I make it so. She's out of Blinding Blasts. This would be annoying, but I can deal with it. This just destroys all the cards on the field. It's basically end of days. So, immune to a damage type of my choice. Energy. Alright. This is going to break. And now we have Targeting Innocence. Okay. That's a bit annoying. And I think it might kill me. I'm going to heal. Sweat. Perfect. Alright, so I'm immune. Undaunted's destroyed, unfortunately, because it was an ongoing. Unfortunately, these cards are crap. Actually, I'm going to chastise the... I know I was just talking crap on this card, but it's actually not going to save me. I'm going to put it on Targeting Innocence, okay? So what this does, it won't be able to hit me. And what do we have in the deck? We have... That's... What's this? Alright, that's going to be annoying, but I can sort of deal with it. That card's good for me. This card is bad, but not undealable. We're going to punch. Boom, boom. I'm really living on the edge on this one. This is rough. Okay. One hero may use a power now. Fanatic is going to hit Dawn again. Punch, punch. Raw's going to do his shenanigans, where he pulls out Channel the Eclipse and makes Dawn punch herself with no benefit. And then Tempest is going to say heroes are immune to energy damage. That still doesn't deal with this card. So this comes into play. I have to destroy... Wait, what? Oh, wait, what? Okay, this is not good. I mean, I can deal with this. I have to toss both impending casualties. I guess it still counted as a start in the environment turn. So I had to destroy that ongoing. I mean, what is that? Sweat? Yeah, Sweat would have destroyed it anyway. So I have to toss those. Dawn's gonna heal. Dawn's gonna punch herself. One, two, three. 3 cards can kill me here. There's 3 cards that she has that will just straight up mark me. It'll be done. I think it's going to be done anyway. Yeah, I think I lost. Because I can't actually deal with Targeting Innocence. Because the most damage I can do is 1, 2. He can't make me punch. 3, 4. And then that card's going to kill me. Best case scenario. There is no best case scenario, actually. Oh well. It happens sometimes. You don't always get the mint cover on these. They're meant to be challenges, so as such they're quite challenging. I'm gonna pop that. So here's where the issue is. Dawn's gonna hit me for 2. It's gonna happen. And it's gonna be energy. This card is gonna hit me for 3, and it's fire. I can only make me immune to 1 type. I can see potentially this card maybe getting destroyed somehow, some stroke of luck. So I'm gonna say energy, but I think I'm dead right now. Yep, there we go. Alright, well, unfortunately, I didn't win this one, but it happens. These are hard, that's why they're the challenges. I will probably go back into this later on my own, not recording it, and win it, because I know when I have to use the Fanatic's Field Wipe card. But that is this week's one-shot, simple plan. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Sorry the results were less than stellar, but it happens. See y'all next week for the next installation of Sentinel Saturdays.